Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. So, we've had a new announcement, and that announcement is, oh, there's Payne already done a video on it. That announcement is, if we go into here, that we have got a new character coming in game, right? So, obviously anyone with half a brain knows who this character is. This character is going to be Sagat. Now, this video is probably not what you're going to expect it to be. I'm not about to start hyping this up. I'm not about to start telling you how you should get excited and all of that other stuff, right? Now, I'm not going to go into detail, but in a creator thread that we are part of, there's like several different content creators who like chat about the game and stuff like that. And one of the content creators had pointed out today, why are more people not hammering home the glaring issues surrounding the game? I feel I have to a certain degree, but do you know what? He's right, there needs to be more focus put on it. And to be honest, this announcement is actually the perfect time to do it. So I'm actually not at all excited for Sagat coming. I love Sagat, don't get me wrong, I'd love to get him. But do you know what? For me as a content creator, how can I genuinely hype this character to you, the players, when I know none of you, virtually none of you, are going to get this unit? Allow me to explain, right? So I say to you guys, look guys, I don't think you should spend. Right? I really don't. I don't think you should spend. The game's not rewarding enough. There's various reasons why it's not rewarding enough, which we'll get to. So what is the point in me saying to you guys, oh my god, this unit's coming, oh I can't wait for you guys to see Sagat, I can't wait to see him, I can't wait to showcase him to you guys. Why though? Because I'm telling you not to spend. I'm telling you, do not put money into this game right now, because the game is not rewarding you. The game is not going to give you things to make you feel good as a player. So all I'm doing by hyping a unit up is just basically showing you what you're not going to get, right? And that's not me moaning. This isn't me saying, you know what guys, oh this sucks, or nothing to do with that. I still think this game could be good if they were to right the ship, so to speak, if they were to do certain things like introduce a pity system. Now I know I'm going to get the comments in this video, because I always do, right? Oh, Hayzink, you're the reason we've not got pity in the first place. Shut the fuck up, right? Honestly, someone with less than 14k subs, you think me as a YouTuber, I have the power to make a company completely alter direction and completely change their plans? Honestly, you are sniffing some sort of a glue if you actually believe that is true. What they're doing in this game, they clearly always planned to do in this game. Early on, things were rosy, things were fantastic. Hooks you. Things change later, become more difficult. Bait and switch happens all the time. It had nothing to do with me, right? Honestly, if it's easier for people who want to come on and comment to me and be angry at me, if it's easier to be angry at me than the actual companies who make these decisions, who are making things extremely difficult, who are doing nothing but chasing the bottom line, if it's easier for you to be angry at me than angry at them, and you are happy with having your anger misplaced, go for it. Fire in. I don't give a fuck anymore, right? Just go for it. But at the end of the day, you are aiming your anger at the wrong person. Who you should be angry at is Topjoy. Topjoy, not, believe it or not Crunchyroll, not A+. Actually, do you know what? I take that back. Be angry at A+, be angry at Crunchyroll, because even though they don't make the decision, they should be putting pressure onto the developer. They as publishers should be putting pressure onto the developer to say, this isn't good enough. This is not good enough. Look at what this is doing to revenue. Look at what this is doing to our active player numbers and our player base. They should be applying that pressure for us as players. So no more saying don't blame Crunchyroll. Yeah, they don't make the decisions, they don't, but they should sure as shit do more to make sure players get a better end game experience. And that, my friends, is a fact, right? Now, I love new units coming, and guys, I told you a couple of weeks ago that this was going to happen. I mean, I think it's slightly early, right? I do, I think this is slightly, I think if you actually pay attention, they are ever so slightly, just a couple of days at a time, releasing units in a shorter frame of time, right? I really do think that's what's happening. We're going to no doubt get a legendary character along with this. I told you guys my prediction is for Summer Ibuki. That's who I expect for us to get as a character coming up alongside Sagat, which is obviously pay to win. Now, they are quite clearly not learning. Facts are facts, right? I did say in my last video, however, that it might be too late to alter direction right now, because obviously this was probably in the offing or in the planning, right? But I don't know. I just find it really difficult as a content creator to keep my integrity, to be honest with you guys. And you know what? Okay, at times I'm an idiot and I summon for these units, but that doesn't mean I think you should. You know, I've got like such a low level of self-control, and I'm a fucking idiot basically, and I would like to think that you guys are not as much of an idiot as me. I just sometimes feel like if I go and get this unit, it's like, Dante, I never showed you me summoning to get lots of copies of Dante. I've not showed you me using Dante in certain events. Do you know why? Because to me, at this point, I'm just flexing. Like, you're going to get no benefit from that, because for you to have got Dante, you would have had to have spent a lot of money summoning and all the rest of it. Same as Evil Ryu, right? I've not showed you guys me summoning for Evil Ryu because I don't want to encourage you guys to have to go and buy tickets and do this and do that, because that's the only way you're going to get them, right? That's it. So there is no benefit for me to do that, right? Fair enough, when this unit comes out, I will probably go over his kit and see what he's like. I will probably do him in an event, but just like when I spoke about the tier list, I'm not going to say I think this unit's a great unit, you should try and summon for him or this, that and the next thing, because he's going to be an Inferno character. He's going to be mainly got from divination. The game, as much as people might try and fool you into believing that it's relatively generous when it comes to divination tickets, it's not. You can get them from the faction towers, but you're very quickly going to hit your level in those faction towers, and you are going to really struggle to maybe eke out 5-10 of those tickets every week, 2 weeks, month. It's not an economy where you can just jump in. A unit being in the divination pool, it doesn't make it that much easier to get than the special summoning pool, because at the end of the day, divination is expensive, tickets are hard to come by, there's no pity, and it's shite. Like, plain and simple, it's shite. So unlike most people who are probably going to put out videos for Sagat, I know this is going to get me hate, because I know what it's like. It's oh, Hayzink, you've got another drama video. Oh, Hayzink, you're just negative. No. I've held back a bit on what I wanted to say, because even though in the last video I feel like I did cover most of the points, because for this point, for this game to have no pity system, for example, for this game to be absolutely speed running the fuck out of releasing characters in this game is ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous how fast they're doing this, right? I'll tell you guys my theory. This is just a theory. Please do not take this to the bank. It is literally just a theory. But my theory in my head, and I've said it to a couple of other people privately, is Topjoy. Now, internally, they run the Chinese version of the game. I honestly think they know when the Chinese version is going to close. And part of me is like, are they speedrunning the global version because they want to get as much out there as possible before CN closes? Because when CN closes, global's done. Because people, once they know that the mother or the parent version is done, then most people check out of the translated version because they know that there's an end date in sight. I can see no other reason as to why they continue to speed run units at the rate that they are speed running units, because ultimately they know now that this is not resonating with the player base. They know it's affecting revenue. They know that people are not happy. We can see views declining on YouTube, on social media posts, everywhere, right? Everywhere. The game is becoming less popular, and they are not changing any of the decisions that they make around that game. Why would they do that with a product they wanted to succeed? It makes no sense, does it? No other business in the world would do this. However, they're still continuing down that track with this game. So, Sagat is coming. Hey, he might be a great unit. Who knows, he might be a fantastic unit. But you're not going to get him, because responsibly. I'm telling you not to spend money. Other YouTubers are telling you not to spend money. So what is the point anymore in getting hyped up for these characters? I still enjoy playing this game. I do, but I'm not willing to sell my soul to tell you guys, oh my god, it's fantastic, oh he looks great, because even if I say to you, don't spend, if I then go, oh but he's so good, he's so great, he can do this, he can do that, but don't spend, by the way, I've already planted the seeds in your head that you might want to go and do that anyway. So it's almost like, as an analogy, if I turn around and call you, no offence, but you're an arsehole, and you get offended and I say, well wait a minute, I said no offence, it's not my fault. It's kind of like that, do you know what I mean? Like if I say don't spend, but then I say this unit's fantastic, he's amazing, and then you spend money, like I can't really then turn around and go, well I told you not to spend. Because you could turn around and say, but you also told me he was going to murder every single person in the game, so why would I not want to spend? So I have to balance being a human being, not wanting you guys to feel down, like not enjoy what you're doing and basically waste money on something, and be a content creator. And I'm going to still be a content creator for this game. I'm just really not going to hold back. I'm not going to paper over the cracks. I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff and tell you that, well guys, you know what, this event you could earn XYZ, but who cares? It's a gacha game. You want to get the new unit. That is why you play gacha games. The whole point behind playing a gacha game is you want to see the unit that you like coming up. And okay, luck can play a part. You want to be able to get that unit, right? But things like pity are there to protect you. And this game doesn't give a fuck about that. It doesn't. And as it stands right now, it looks like it doesn't give a fuck about me, doesn't give a fuck about you. And I've probably said that too many times in this video and it'll get demonetized, but at this stage, I don't give a fuck. Anyway guys, I've been Hayzink. Thanks for watching. Big ranty panty, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.